We all right. Hello, everybody. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera on in a second. I just need to get it together. Trying to learn how to stream all of these things in different locations. All right, I think I got it working in all areas, so we might be good on that. We good on that. We good on that. So I don't know if I'll be able to see comments for every stream or if I have to go to each one. I like when StreamYard was more non-complicated than this, and it was easier to stream. Now that they switched some things around, this is where we are. So all right, let me how do I turn this camera on? All right, and we here. Hello, hello. Yes, let's see. Mm-mm. I'm still waiting on a few to join. But I'm Quinn with Crafty for Life. I will be, this is Craft and Chill, so it's no particular items, no tutorial, nothing like that. It's just a group of crafters coming on, everybody just chilling and creating anything that they're working on. We come on, say where you're from and what you do. Let's see. So I'm just gonna be working on what I was working on earlier, which is my making me some pajama pants. This week has been just making bonnets all week. So I was gonna do a bonnet today, but because I do have some cutouts, so it just kind of depends. But I'm definitely gonna finish my pajama shirt. My PJ shorts. What's this in here? Hey, so I remember I don't know who you are unless you. I think you gotta still click the link. Um, yeah, that's not what I was looking for. Since they changed it, yeah, I think you still might have to click the link so I can see who you are. All right, it's a little late start, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, inspired to create. How are you? I think that's a perfect name for all of us because I think majority of us, yeah, definitely a go-to. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I need to mute Facebook. There you go. All right. Is all the shush? All right, let me reposition this so I can get to my sewing machine. Or yeah. All right, let's do that. I'm going to start while the other ladies are. Everybody trying to get this whole new system all figured out. Oops. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Alrighty then. Yeah. This over here, that works. Boom. So I can get to sewing. And this. Okay. I think we said, yeah. So you're watching, come in, say hey, something. This might be. I was going to actually pin this down. So these is gonna be like my little test shirts because I haven't sewn myself any pants in a long time. I'm like maybe 2 years. Maybe longer than that. No, yeah, it's probably like a year or two. No, it gotta be two. So that is when I want to be seeing how these turn out. I kind of really did the bare minimum to design it. Ouch. Mm-hmm. What? Darn it. Oh, yeah. These definitely test shorts because I forgot to change the bobbin. It's cool. It's cool. So they're gonna be green thread. It's cool. We're gonna make it work. Oh, you know what? I think. Oh, Lord. Hey,
Hello, hello.
girl.
How are
Hey.
you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Tired as tired could be. I had a fair today. That's why I have another one tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you be rocking those figures. I swear.
Yeah.
Hey, TikTok.
So
So,
what are you making?
we are streaming and on IG, Facebook, and YouTube, and I have my phone on TikTok. So,
Oh, that's so cool. So with StreamYard, you can do YouTube and Facebook together?
yes, that's so. They used to have it where it used to be the groups or whatever. So now you
Yeah.
can't do the groups anymore, but now it allows you to just stream on YouTube. So I'm connected to Instagram, YouTube, and my Facebook page.
Okay,
So
so pages are still good, but the groups are not.
right, yes, you can do the pages, but can't do the groups because I tried that just to see, and it was like you're not granted permission. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, because they're saying when I try to do it, you have to like have an RTM something or other to be able to do the groups with StreamYard. I'm not going through all that. I don't have the bandwidth mentally to have to learn another thing.
Right, yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
Now you
I'm
need to,
just sewing some pajama pants that I was doing earlier
okay.
because shorts because I need some more pajama shorts.
Cool.
Nothing fancy smancy. And only thing I don't
So who
like is
else
the
is on
thing
here
with
with
Instagram.
us?
I literally with Instagram you have to check the Instagram because it doesn't connect to StreamYard like with the comments. So you have to go over there and look at the comments.
Oh, okay,
But
but you can still go live.
Yeah, yep. So I have
Okay,
a tab open for Instagram where I can look.
okay. That's good to know. Thank you very much. Because you
Mhm.
see me jumping on Instagram, TikTok, then Instagram, TikTok again. It's tiring. And then I want to do my YouTube channel. So I want to try to do everything at once. And I know TikTok is not compatible with a lot of things. So you have to have a second device.
Yeah. It would have been lovely if they get to work and stream there. Hey y'all.
Can't everybody just get along? Can't all these platforms just work
Right.
together?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Dang,
make it all work on one.
dang. Some
Cause I was gonna do darn it, a Zoom room, but all my Zoom experience in the past never worked out great, so ain't nobody had time.
and if you have a free account, it's only 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, it is a short period of time.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no. Hey y'all. Oh yeah,
So
this just
are you on?
my
You're on your
test short.
personal page.
Huh?
You're on your personal page.
On which one?
Sorry, for Facebook.
No, I'm on my business page.
Okay.
It does let you do the stream to profiles, but I did not.
Yeah.
Hey Cherie.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I haven't done this in so long, so I am super rusty. So that's why this is just a test one. Just a test. It's just a test. It's just
If
hey.
y'all happen to see my background, sorry.
Huh?
Background is. I said, hope y'all. If y'all happen to see the back of my house, sorry, because that's laundry back there.
That's all y'all gonna see in me.
Oh, I love those glasses.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Um,
Let me see your glasses.
I said this all y'all gonna see in me. You talking about let me see your glasses.
We are on.
Look.
ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, those are cute.
Oh, I
I
love
like
them.
that.
Thank you.
So we vibing away. So anybody
That's
who is on my other social medias, which should be in the beacon on my page, you can see us on other platforms as well. Make sure y'all tapping the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm making my husband a sweater, so
I'm making me some PJs.
I just got finished doing emails. I
You
I
say
was watching TV.
emails?
That's why I
yeah,
didn't even notice that y'all was on.
because I looked on here about like 6:59, and then you just sent the message out. So I was like, okay, well, I can finish up these emails. Man, sometimes I feel smart when it comes to technology. Other days I feel like, how did I get here? I don't know.
Right. I'm planting my indoor winter garden this morning. It took me like 3 hours.
Okay.
Thank you.
I've been trying to do a work thing and then a household chore thing. So
Hey, Keisha.
it's been a long day.
So all on here. So what everybody working on?
I'm doing a sweater and a
I'm
blanket,
setting up
and
the
I need to get
printers to
on
print
some
more
hats.
stuff for tomorrow.
What you got to print?
Ooh, what's that?
I am later on today working on the rest of these schoolhouse photo props because I need to get all this PVC pipe out of my living room. So when it looks like a pencil or a crayon, people are like, oh, that's cute. When you just walk in the door and there's just big giant things of PVC pipe standing there, people look at you like you're crazy.
I bet.
Like, oh, you had a problem? You pipes burst? No, no. No, I'm just slow.
So I'm working on a sweater and a blanket, but my
A
blanket's
sweater and a
almost
blanket.
done. Hold
I
on.
Okay.
want to sew me a blanket, but I I feel like this is a lot.
So
Somebody
I'm working
said,
on this
well,
one.
okay,
It's
I think it's
almost
gonna be a
done.
lot because of the type that I want to do. I can definitely do a simple blanket, but yeah.
I could
It's
do a
hard
blanket,
work. My hands are
but
tired.
yeah, I was gonna say blankets. I would make a blanket even more work than it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna just leave that to.
They got these new weighted blankets where they're adding beads to them, but
Oh,
I'm
see,
like,
yeah,
dang, how you
no,
gonna wash it?
mm-mm. Yeah, see, no, mm-mm. See,
I
my
got
problem.
another blanket, but I ran out of yarn.
See, my problem is I can't listen or look
Ooh,
at some of
look
the
at
stuff that y'all see.
that! Look
See,
at
yeah,
crochet. Show it
I
again.
can't. I cannot learn another thing. I'm not allowed.
Yes, my
You
girl
can learn
be
as many things as you
Oh,
want.
that's
listen.
No,
She be
beautiful.
mm-mm.
beast mode with the crochet.
My
Okay.
brain right now. My brain is about as full as the storage space on my phone, which is like
Right now, I'm working
up
on
to here.
these
I
babies.
don't know why I just do that instead of flipping the camera. Can I
Oh,
flip the
that's
camera
cute.
in this setting?
Oh wow.
So I got like I made some. Hold on. I made some. I'm working on more. See, I'm working on more. I just got to make it a little bit longer, then I can sew it up.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, she made a bunch of blankets. Um, and then she did some. What else was?
Yeah, I
What do
did
you
like
add?
9 blankets. That was my last order. Was 9 blankets.
Now
Ooh,
you make the
geez.
sweater, and then what was the hats?
Yep, hats, and then
Hey,
the baby.
where's the one that look like the little bucket hats? Show those. You got any of those
Oh,
on?
these. Hold on. Wait, I don't have no bucket hats. Them ruffle hats.
The ruffle.
Hold on.
Yeah, the ruffle ones. Mhm.
Like these.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
make myself
those
a
are
couple of
cute.
those,
Those are cute.
Those take so
especially when
much
I don't want to
time.
do my
Like,
hair. That would be perfect.
uh,
Yes,
Listen,
I'm
my
gonna
girl, she's doing
and then
dang
I
on
made my
dang.
husband a
Okay,
little cat ear
my
hat.
crochet game is
I got to make the
strong.
ears pointier, but yeah.
see. I'm gonna have to order some
That's
of the little.
cute.
I'm gonna have to order some of the little ruffly hats. Cause yeah.
Yeah, you gotta order this stuff from her.
Because again, like I said, it's not that I'm incapable of learning something new. I just have so much on my plate right now.
I
Right.
know.
Now
That's
I
all of us,
gotta
girl. I
It's
don't
like
even know.
I don't want to like take away from things that I know I'm doing well for people, and then not be able to like follow through on stuff, and then people like, where's my such and like, look,
Yeah. No,
so
I
I got a hat
understand.
from her, and I probably wore that hat out last winter. Okay.
I dwindled everything down. Y'all know I used to do candles and bath bombs. It's not that I can't do it. It's just that
right,
crocheting and making jewelry is easier for me.
yes,
So
and time wise, and
I'm good at it too. So
right. Because somebody asked me, they're like, well, why don't you do such and such? And I'm just like, because I can't right now.
right.
These stuff take time. They take time, baby. Ooh, yes. See, I used
And
to sew
believe it or
back
not, my
in
husband's big. I've already used 7 ounces of yarn,
okay. Look, I need to do this part.
and this is just the back. uh, what you got working up new, Quinn?
Um, so I'm just doing these pants and the shorts, and then I gotta finish up the teddy bears
Oh, let me
and
see
the
them
bonnet.
bonnets.
Yeah, let me show you. Well, one of them I made for myself. I had it on earlier.
Yep, I always be making stuff for myself. I got like 2 sweaters already.
So yes, this was the one that I made for me.
Oh, that's cute. Look at
So,
you. I love it.
yeah.
I like how large it is.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
it.
Because y'all know me, I always got poofy hair, so yeah, I need it where it'll stay in. It doesn't come on like me. I'm a really bad sleeper. Well, I ain't gonna say really bad sleeper, but sort of kinda okay.
I'm a wild sleeper. I ain't gonna lie. I'm wild.
Hey Asher, so I need stuff that is gonna stay stay on. So I was like, when I used to buy it from the store, I used to be like, you know what, I can just make this myself, and I know I'm gonna make it exactly to fit me where I don't have to worry about all the extras that's gonna stay on and everything. So I was like, let me stop being lazy and just make it myself.
Right.
Oh, I just make my own, and that way I don't have no problems. I need to do some adjustable ones actually. But and then I made a keychain to match this. A keychain wristlet, which it is somewhere. Hold on. Hold on. So this is the keychain wristlet that goes with it in the same pattern. Listen, when we all get together, we be cutting up. We do. We cut up. In a good way, in a good way.
Right.
Hey, Shannon. Studio, and then we just crafting and chilling. That's funny. We on all the social medias, literally. I got TikTok over here. We on the G, the book, and the tube.
Oh dang.
Yeah, we all over right now.
I'm finna do a yoga video after this.
Oh yes, yes. Y'all listen. My girl Shantae, not only does she crochet, but yes, she do yoga.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, that's what. Everybody introduce themselves. Hold on, let me flip this real quick. Everybody introduce themselves. Go ahead, Shantae.
I've already been introduced. I'm Shantae.
No, go ahead,
I'm a yoga
Shantae.
instructor. I teach kids and adults. I crochet also. That's my other business. I have two businesses. One is Love Shacks Yoga, and the other one is Love Shacks Creations. I crochet and I do beaded jewelry.
Tara. Tara muted. Tara got to come on and tell y'all about herself. Hey,
I heard my name.
Yes.
Can you hear
Go
me?
ahead and introduce yourself, ma'am.
Well, good evening. My name is Tara Lee Gooding, and I'm the owner of Precious Delights Canada. I have now dove into the rabbit hole of 3D printing. So that's my main hub right now. And I also organize craft fairs in my city and in several other cities around me. So I just had a fair today and I have another one tomorrow. And we have fairs going on every weekend until December 15th.
That's cool.
Oh, and I'm in Quebec, Canada, by the way.
Ooh, so
Yes,
cold.
she's in Canada.
It's not cold.
All right.
It's hot as heck up here today.
It's hot. Oh,
Well,
wow.
by December it should be cold.
Well, by November it starts to get chilly, but no, it was super hot today.
Miss Cherie.
I got lost because my Amazon delivery person called my phone, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, hello? And then if I hadn't opened the door, I probably would have never saw my package.
Oh, wow.
I have a ramp, a ramp that goes up to my porch, and they put it up by the front of my van tire. I'm like, I happen to open the door. I'm like, hello? Because he's outside. He's like, it's by your tire.
Okay.
Right.
I'm like, see, I have to leave instructions for them on where to leave my packages at because they be doing too much.
I was like, alrighty then.
So, Cherie, go ahead and introduce yourself for the
Hi.
social.
My name's Cherie. I do too much, but at the same time, not enough. So there's that. I have my photography business and my general crafty business. Photography is self-explanatory.
Man, we need names.
What of you photography, and then Plum Crafty. The Plum Crafty was just something I started after I got let go from my last job back in 2014, 2015, something like that. And my husband was like, if you don't want to go back to work, you don't have to go back to work. And I said, okay, say less.
Right, say less. All you gotta do is tell me once.
I'm not going to argue with you about that, sir.
No arguments here.
And so, just in general, I mean, I like to sew, and I like to work with wood things. I make cake stands, photo props for other people and myself.
Yeah, those photo props you've been making lately are cute
and practical because see,
some of these people are doing some props, but
look, some of these people on YouTube be doing too much, and I'm like, I don't have the space to make that. I don't have the money to make that. We're gonna make this on a budget.
Yeah, so, I just do the small props, not those big things you be doing. Those
yeah, some of people be doing some like. Some people be doing some like 6 foot, 8 foot props.
Girl.
I was like, I can't do that. I mean, I could, not that I can. It's just that,
it's a lot.
I'm like, my garage is not fully cleaned out yet, so I don't have the woodworking space for that just yet.
Yeah. They be having I've already seen tutorials. They be having all that stuff, cutting it themselves.
Yeah. Going to the store and getting the big giant foam insulation sheets, and I'm just like, while that'd be nice and all, I'm not paying when I went to Home Depot, the delivery charge for the foam installation sheets was more than the sheet itself. I was like, no, absolutely not.
Yes.
But yeah, so I do all that stuff, and I recently had a total of 2 hips replaced. Yay. One last November and one this April. But I'm back on my thing now, so yeah.
So how is everything going?
Pretty good. Of course, that means that I have started about 18 different projects inside my house. Trying to get
things. We as crafters and we didn't. Okay. I mean,
look trying to get
working on like 5 different things at one time.
Yeah, I'm trying to get things back the way that they were before I got stuck in the chair. Because it was like, even when my husband was alive, he would do things, but there were certain things he just wasn't doing the way I would do them. And then after he passed, people were coming over to help. And I didn't want to sound ungrateful, but people come over to try to help you organize your things or help clean up. And they don't do things the way you do. Things just
Girl, that ain't ungrateful. I'd have spoke up.
Things just got oh, trust me. There were times I said things and I'm just like, then people would disappear. And I'm just like, you know what?
Good.
Y'all didn't want to help anyway.
Right.
But I'm like, my mother is and I love her, don't get me wrong. She is an organized hideaway hoarder. And so for my mom, if she can find an empty plastic tote, she will put everything loose that she can find into that tote. It doesn't matter if it belongs in one room, the other, a craft room.
So a disclaimer to her mama of you on any of these social medias, I am not a part of what she is saying, okay? She getting in trouble by herself.
She sometimes has the best of intentions, but my house is, if I were to have like, I don't know, if I was just like play a game, let's see if we can find this. I couldn't tell you where it was. I have been finding things all over this house. I'm like, how did this get here? I mean, like, I got a glucometer from the doctor like almost a year ago, and I just now found it maybe a month ago when I was cleaning out my closet. So some things, it's funny because it's like, in some ways, like my mother is very helpful. She's very funny, but at the same, and then my stepmother is very organized and also very funny. So it's just like, I can tell the things that my stepmother did and the things that my mother did. Because my stepmother stuff, all the totes that my stepmother did are labeled, like she wrote on them, pumpkins, 1 of 2, pumpkin, tote 2.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Whereas my mom has like a tote and it just says Cherise things.
Again, disclaimer to her mom. We are no part of what she's saying. We're the good ones. So yeah.
But it's funny. It's kind of almost like having Christmas. It's like you find things. It's like, oh, look at this.
You're gonna get in trouble by yourself, girl.
Look, hey, she knows. She knows. I've told her before. She's some days she'll be like, fine, and I just won't help you do nothing. I'm like, okay.
Right, okay.
Just sit here and chit chat. That's all you gotta do. Just don't touch nothing. Just don't touch nothing. Come over, have a cup of coffee.
Parents, and once they get a certain age, they're just like kids. Gotta love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need you to come over here and do no work. Just sit down. Just sit down. Have a coffee. Here you go. Like, did you bring donuts? That's my usual question. Did you bring donuts?
My dad's up. He come over. He be trying to help. One day it was actually yesterday. We went to the food bank, and at our food bank they let you shop like a store. So you walk in and it's like a big store, but everything's free. So we went to the food bank, and then we also went grocery shopping after. So after we come home from grocery shopping, my dad's helping me take in the groceries. He sets the stuff down on the floor. He was like, "Yeah, it looks like y'all need to be a little bit more attentive in here." I was like, "Dad, get out." Like, get out, first of all. You don't know what's going on in my life. Get out.
Don't do them like that.
Hey, look, my dad comes over here and I have to tell him sometimes. I'll let him talk because he just likes to talk. And some stuff, though, he'll be going on and on. I'm like, Dad, I know that already. Oh, I told you that already? Like, yes, you did.
I be having to tell my dad, get to the point. Like, yo, come on. You 75, not me. I ain't trying to listen to you talk till I'm 75.
And some things I just be like, Dad, change subject.
Right. Let's talk about something else.
Change subject. Like, I mean, I just be like, look, we don't agree on this. Let's just.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Okay, let me tell y'all something.
What is that?
This Biscoff cookie butter, yo.
Ooh.
And they got the butter cookies. I'm telling y'all, it's the best adult snack ever. I've been eating this for like 3 days. I'm gonna go get some more. It's so good.
Now you made me want to make some butter cookies.
Ooh.
The one that she showed me earlier. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add that in. I also like to bake things. I don't do fancy cakes or nothing like that. But
yeah, no, I like to bake too, but I'm
a retired baker.
Yeah, I'm not like if friends or family ask me to like make them a 7-Up cake, or can you make me that carrot pineapple upside down cake, or whatever. I'll make it for them, sure, no problem.
Oh, those shorts are cute. Those jams are cute.
Let me see. Put it back. I didn't see.
Show them again. She didn't see.
Right. I'm gonna put it back. I gotta look up with my bifocals. Hold on. Here we go. I'm embracing my granniness.
Well, I can't breathe without my glasses. Before I even step foot off my bed, if I don't put my glasses on,
ooh,
I'm probably gonna fall somewhere.
So they're coming along.
You know how on TV when the people put on their glasses and their vision clears? That's me. Like, I can't see nothing without these.
I have found out that I will walk around this house in the morning and be squinting at everything. Like, I would take, like, my glasses would be off and I'd be like this.
Yeah.
And then stop and think to myself, like, I cannot see this. And I'm like, let me go get my camera phone. Man, and I'll stop. Girl, put your glasses on. I'm like, okay. Ta-da.
Even with my glasses, I got a little magnifying glass wherever it is when I can't read my letters and stuff.
Oh, I have magnifying glass. I have a magnifying glass bookmark. I have one of those big magnifying glass readers that sits on your lap. You can slide the whole book underneath it.
Oh, dang.
And I will also still use my camera phone, the camera on my phone and zoom in because I just.
Oh, yeah, I'm good for that.
Some stuff I just can't. I'm just like, and I'm not ashamed. I'll be in the middle of the grocery store with my phone out, zooming in. I can't see. Okay.
I know my husband was like, what are you doing? Trying to read, sir.
What?
I'm trying to read.
I had to break down and get myself a new Alarm clock.
Girl, we just use the phone.
I tried that. But see, I have to have my alarm clock because I will turn the phone off. Off. Like I need this thing set up across the room where I have to get up out of the bed to go hit the snooze button if I so choose, and because otherwise I will just the phone will eventually set off and Cherie will go right back to sleep. Sometimes and that's if I even wake up to hear it, because sometimes I'll just incorporate whatever noise it is as part of my dream and just keep on going.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm good for going back to sleep. Don't let me get to my bed. I have to stay away from my bed on purpose because I will go to
Yeah.
sleep in a heartbeat.
But see, the thing is, I had do y'all? Well, I don't know how old is everybody that's in here? That's the question. Because
I'm 34.
okay,
I'm 40.
maybe. Okay, do y'all remember the old brown wood grain
I'm
looking
51.
alarm clock?
Which
My
alarm clock?
mama had one.
Okay,
My parents is like in their 70s. They had us late. They had us in their 40s. But my parents had all the old stuff.
okay. Because I had that one, and I've had it since I was 15. Yeah, 15.
Which
And
alarm clock you talking about?
the old wood grain brown AM FM radio. Hold on, I think I got
Oh,
enough battery.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now.
really.
my grandma had
I
one
know
of
you've seen
those.
it, Quinn. I know you've
Yes,
seen it. It
hold
used to be in
on.
all the
Look, I said,
TV
hold on. I'm about
shows.
to run in my room. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It has it's no longer, like I said, I've had it since I was 15, so it is no longer viable at this point.
Yep, that's the one.
No matter what I do, I cannot get it to stop flashing. I set the alarm on it, and no matter what I do, when I hit the thing, it's like, lady, let me go, let me go.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, the radio part still works. It's just the clock part, which is what I need it for, is not. It's not helping me be great.
Oh yeah, it's over it.
Like, I'm gonna try and show y'all this without showing you my junkety room. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. Hey, well, you know what? If y'all see junk, just y'all know.
Girl, my craft room is a little junky at the moment myself. So.
Girl, a little.
Look,
Mine's is all the way junky.
my bedroom is a hot mess because I've been trying to go through all the rooms out in the front part. What did my grandmother call it? The front of the house is what she used to call it. So I done destroyed the front of the house too. So now the back of the house look a mess, the front of the house look a mess. I give up. I don't give up, but I started doing stuff. Y'all, look, y'all were my excuse to take a break today. Like, oh, I gotta get on. Sorry.
All right. I got my little plants going. I got a bean plant. I got an aloe plant.
I
I
have an
have to
aloe
buy
plant.
me a
I don't know.
humidifier. Well, I had to use my
It's
husband's.
still alive. Like I said, the aloe plant is still alive. I mean, it's
Yeah.
green. It's not dried up, but
Mine's is really green. Hold on. I don't know how to switch the camera, but let's see
me
here.
either.
There we go. It's a big one.
Okay. Yeah,
But
mine is in the kitchen.
there's a lot more pieces to it. I don't know. Oh, probably because the
I
lights are
tried
on.
putting water in it, but it's like,
My bean plant is just now starting. See, it's all little.
no.
And then I got some other plants. I got a ZZ plant. This bad boy only gets water once a year.
Ooh, see, now that's my kind of plant right there.
Oh, I got another one. It's my weed plant, y'all. Marijuana. Say hi to Mary Jane.
Hi, Mary.
I got my own little.
If I had not volunteered to be the den mother for my granddaughters, I wouldn't mind a little marijuana.
I just planted another one today, this morning, when I was planting plants. I was like, yep, let me go ahead and just plant me another one.
Yep. Everybody like, Shree, what you gonna do now? I said, whatever I want.
Right.
Whatever I want. And apparently what I wanted to do was reverse back to getting up in the morning and taking people to school.
Mm. Yeah, no. I did that with my nieces and nephews for a whole school year and a half, a school year and a half, and I hated every second of it. I was like, yo, this is exactly why I'm not a parent, because y'all will be walking real soon.
I'm like, man, all I know is I told my son, I said, y'all have to find a place out here in my neighborhood. I'm like, it's houses for rent that are either the same as what you're paying now or less than a little bit. I was like, y'all have to move out here next year for school year. I said, because
Right.
mm-mm.
It's too much.
Because if they lived here in the neighborhood, they could walk their own kids to school
Right.
or drive them to school. You know, the school is 2 houses down from my house, so that's why, and it's one of the better schools. So I'm like, so of course I wanted my granddaughters to go to the nicer school, you know.
Right. Who
But at
wouldn't?
the same time, it's like, you know, I got to get up in the morning. I mean, I guess it's probably good is making me get up in the morning and have to do stuff because I really am at my perkiest in the morning. So, like
Me
this
too.
time of day,
That's what I'm at my best.
like this time of day, I see all the stuff I got to do, but I'm just like, I'm gonna get to y'all. I did actually look at my button machine though.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing. I just had never taken it out of the box.
Oh my gosh.
I bought it. Look, I ordered it. I bought it. What? I don't know. Quinn, was it like a year ago? I'm trying to think.
Oh, them is cute.
Okay. Okay.
Are you gonna use elastic or drawstring?
Stuff wrong with it.
I don't think she realizes she's on mute.
Oh,
You're on mute.
we can't hear you.
I knew that.
Ha, you've been talking
Yeah,
to
yeah, you had a whole
yourself.
conversation to yourself. We saw your
TikTok
mouth
heard
moving.
me.
Saw your lips moving.
But so I don't know. I can do either elastic or drawstring. Maybe I'll do elastic with this one and do another one. Maybe a cotton one with drawstring. But yeah, I love it.
They're
Okay, let's go.
cute.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Look, maybe I will actually get around to turning my jeans into blue jean skirts.
I need to finish this blanket. I got like 3 more rows left, and that's all I got.
I took all my jeans and I don't wear jeans, so the jeans I had, I just cut them up to make purses out of them.
That's smart.
See, I like my jeans because I like my pockets. And some of these jeans I bought before, and some of them never got worn. And so since I've lost so much weight, now they don't fit. so now I'm like, well, I refuse to throw them away because these cost me some money.
Right.
So
These are expensive.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna cut the legs open and sew them and make them into skirts.
I did buy a jeans dress though because my husband, his cousin, they had a party and it was jeans. So I bought a jeans dress and it has pockets.
There you go.
So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's the only jeans I have in this house. Well, for me, I should say. Like, I get some from the thrift store and just cut them up. I had a little GPP.
Look, I'm sitting here looking at the battery on my phone. Like when it gets back up to like 35, I'll go back to doing sorting the laundry. Mm-hmm.
Boom. A one.
This is one of the pieces of PVC pipe. It's supposed to be turning into a small pencil. And it's sitting right here next to me. I'm not doing it though. I'm also supposed to be redoing Rava's school schedule. And we didn't even mark off Other days. Grandma is slacking. I tell you. Look, not that it matters. Now look, she's not here. But I'm still gonna cross off these days as if it makes a difference because she don't care.
Hey, kitty.
I gotta erase it anyway. I don't know what I'm crossing it off for.
So 1 inch, 1 inch.
Okay, do you second guess yourself when you be sewing stuff?
Of course.
Okay. No,
Who does not?
I'll be sitting there looking
Like,
at things.
see, the thing is with me, like I have one thing in my head, and then once I actually start making it, then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me do something different.
I will start throwing stuff, and it's like even though I know how to do it, like I've done this before. Like, am I doing it right?
He was supposed to be a whole another design. And once I started making him, then I was like, oh, let me do this and let me do that. And then I found another fabric in the midst of it. And I was like, oh, I want him to be 3 different. So yeah, I just have 2 ladders stitched to that. So there's a little pause. And yeah, and I like it because he stands. He's stuffed enough to stand.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's him staying up. But once this is going to be the one.
And that's why I'm trying to get this stuff organized in the house, because once I get everything organized and move back around to where it needs to be, now that I can get around, I can settle in to start working on my stuff.
He needs some more cushion.
I'm like, I have so many things I have to do. I'm just like, but now that my oldest son is no longer living here, I can take back my guest room and turn it back into the sewing room / guest room.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody like, Sheree, you gonna let him move back in? No, I am not. Nope.
Tara, you had asked me if this about the bear. You was like if it was mini, and I told you it was huge. See, yeah, this is how big.
Holy crap! Yeah, photos don't do it justice. That is big.
Yeah. Yeah, see a picture of it, you can just imagine it's like,
See, yeah, everybody thought it was small.
I thought it was like 6.5 inches, maybe 7. That's big.
This one
you don't play.
I think it's 16 or 18 inches. One of the yeah. Matter of fact, I can tell you right now, 18 inches. Yes.
Yeah, I think the patterns for those usually have those bears are like 16 or 18, and then I think the medium size one is like 12 or 14 or something, and then the small one is like 8.
Small is 8?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm thinking small is 4.
Dude, that's the micro mini right there.
Because when I do my 3D printing, I take everything from 100% and I bring it down to like 45 or 50%. We like minis, and I can get more on my tables.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take a 3-foot file and turn it into 4 inches.
So the problem with me is when I'm doing stuff and it's small, I get to the point when I'm like, oh, that's too small. And then like, especially when I'm so when I was doing these pants, of course you would follow the pattern. And I just said the pants too big because I don't follow the pattern all the time. Like I added my own seam allowance because I thought the pattern was too small, but apparently it's not.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to follow the rules, but I mean,
it
wouldn't be me if I followed the rules.
But you know what? That's understandable. Like I bought that dress form and I haven't used it yet, but I'm waiting for my stepmom to get here because she's the more talented all the way. She knows what she's doing for real. That's who I learned from, seamstress. So I want her to show me or help me get my dress form so that it mirrors my measurements, because everybody like, oh well, you're gonna use that for other people. No, I bought the dress form so I can make clothes for myself. If I'm making something for somebody else, I can measure them while they're standing here in front of me. But it's hard for me to measure myself. So
Exactly. So you make it a little bigger because
Right. It's
so,
hey, look, you can always take it in. That's what she told me. She said you
yeah,
can always take it in, but you can't add more fabric after you didn't cut it off.
I
You
mean,
can. I mean, you
You can
can,
if
but
you
it's
got
not
panels or something, but it's still extra
right.
work. You want to work smarter, not harder.
yeah.
Right. Like it's
'Cause
easier. It's
I've
easy to
done
take
that
in.
before. I've done that
Right.
to
It's
stuff
easy
that I
to take
bought from
in.
the store where I thought it was my size and it was too small, and then I was like, oh, let me add.
Yeah.
Boom. We
I
all
was doing
right.
that.
Yeah.
I was sewing myself some maxi dresses, and of course, it's a very simple thing. But I made them too big. They look like you can fit 3 of me in there, so I had to like cut it and then resew the sides. Like it was a headache. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's with me taking one of my own maxi dresses and just opening it up, and still I figured
Yep.
let me just do a little bit bigger. Nah,
Right. Like no.
no.
Just showing a couple items that I made. So yeah, and my thing is now I'm having an issue with these pants or these. I don't know why I keep calling them pants. Shorts. The shorts. The shorts.
I would put a drawstring in it because that way you can adjust it better than an elastic that will eventually stretch out.
Yeah. Because the drawstring is easier to replace too if you have to,
Yeah,
It
and you can
is.
make it cute. You can put a ribbon of a different color, a hot pink with the soft pink, or whatever you want to do with it.
So initially, I was gonna do because my behind is crazy. I wanted to do where one side of the pants was one color and the other side, the back was another color.
Well, that would have been cute.
So I was
Nothing
like,
like that.
no, not this time, but I am going to
She
on the
said
next
no, not this time.
because I'm just extra like that for no reason.
Yeah, I might. Don't be blinded. Hold on. Let me jot down here for a second.
What are you doing?
Look, this is not to be an X-rated uh video thing, so and I definitely don't need anything getting leaked out over the internet. So
Right, right.
can't have people telling me I can't do their child's photography session because I was on camera
This is not OnlyFans.
without apparel. Man, talk about OnlyFans, man. Why did I? My son was so embarrassed. Now I don't have an OnlyFans. Let me put that out there.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I do not have an OnlyFans, but my son, well, my original younger son, was trying to be funny, and because I told him, I said, "Well, I got to make." He's like, "Why are you in such a rush to rush your recovery?" And I said, "Boy, I got to make some money."
Right.
And so
All these bills.
I said, "What do you want me to do? Open myself up a little OnlyFans?" He was like, "Whatever, Mom." I said, "You know what? I can make that work." He was like, "Would you stop?" I said, "All right, got my plum crafty." I said, "I could just be plum delicious." And he was like, "Oh my God." So he said, if I ever go and see a thing that says plum delicious, he's like, "I will be over at your house." I said, "What?"
Bet.
They're like, I'm grown, boy.
I said, "I can do what I want." I said, "You don't know what my plum delicious might be for." He's like,
There are people who have crafting accounts on OnlyFans.
"Hey, you
You can
never
make
know
money
what
on
people
any
like.
platform.
Look, you never know what people like. Maybe they
Right.
want to see somebody sitting and sewing all day.
Well,
Maybe
they
they
like to
want
watch
to see
the
me."
hands. Like people who are doing clay or something. Like, the
Yeah,
pottery. They love
yeah.
to watch the pottery because it reminds them of that ghost movie.
Oh, okay, yep.
So they'll sit there and watch the pottery because you're doing it from that angle. You're not doing it from
Mhm.
like, the person in front of the camera. You're doing it from like an overhead, and they love that crap.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
And see, and that's what I told him. I said, you don't know. I said they might want to just watch me move my feet around. He said,
Oh, there's people. Yeah, I forgot what they're called. There's people who watch other people.
yeah, where
Your
they have like a
potteries,
foot,
wiggling your toes, or
where
you're
they have
going
like a
for a
foot
walk
fetish and stuff.
barefoot.
Yeah,
They love the feet. You're wiggling your toes in the sand or whatever it is. They love
yep.
that.
I told him, I said, "Boy, leave me alone."
There's a freak. There's a freak for every fantasy,
Yes, isn't it?
or a
Isn't it?
fantasy for every freak. Let's put it that way.
Look, don't get me started. Me and my sister, my mom said there was something wrong with us because we were talking about our backups. And so we were like, she was like, "A backup?" We were like, in case we can't do what we wanted to do when we started out going to school and all that stuff, we had to have a backup. And so when my sister was here this last time, when before I had the first surgery, she was, we were sitting there talking about our backups and how things had changed. And my mom was like, what do you mean? And I said, well, before our backup was that we were going to move to outside of Vegas and open up a ladies' house. But it wasn't going to be a ladies' house. It was going to be a everybody house because everybody got their own thing. And I said, we'll put the loud people in the basement and soundproof everything. The people that need a little padding.
They're better on the top floor because sound rises.
Well, look, hey, we ain't thinking all the way through. But we figured we'd have like a floor for the fellas, a floor for the ladies, a floor for the ladies who wanted the ladies, a floor for the whatever. We didn't care. Do what you do. As long as everybody was happy.
Right. I thought that one time before when I was younger. Well,
and then my mom was like, she's like, I cannot believe y'all were gonna be. I said, no. I said, I didn't say I was going to perform.
You're just a landlady.
I'm just here supply. I said, it's basically like
giving the people what they need.
What did they call those? What did they call them houses back in the day where they would just rent rooms?
Oh, yeah.
Brothel?
No, it was a nicer word. It was a nicer word. But anyway, so I'm like, I'll just be a lady just renting out rooms to people. Mm-mm.
What you do in the room is your business.
Right. What you do there, I have no control over that. Mm-mm. Now, do I take the tickets? Do I collect the cash? Yes, I do.
That's different.
So my mom was like, I cannot believe you two. We were like, hey, what's the one thing in the world that will always make money?
Hello.
My dad's mom, she was very blunt. And so she was always like, do what you do best. And if that's what you do best, be the best at it.
That's it.
And in our mind, we are the best at figuring out a way to make money. We're going to make it work. So
that part.
So, I mean, and honestly, I think when I was younger, I really resented. Everybody resents their parents, and they tell them they got to do stuff. And my dad, I was a teenager, so I thought everything that my parents said was ridiculous and fuddy-duddies, and they were, old-fashioned. And my dad used to tell us all the time that we needed to have skills because you never know when you might need one of those skills to provide for you.
Right.
And so he insisted that we learn how to sew, at least do basic stuff like how to do a hem, make a pillow, whatever.
Yep.
Sew on a button. How to cook, how to clean. And my stepmother had her business set up. And so that's where I learned a lot of my sewing and everything from too. And so at the time I thought, my dad was ridiculous. He was crazy. Like, nobody about to do this. And now here we are, fast forward to now.
Where this stuff comes in handy.
Yes. I was like, here I am. I'm like, I never would have imagined at 16 that I was going to spend $400 on a sewing machine. But yet here I
am. And I won another one. So yeah, that was the other thing that I wanted to talk about because I am going to be doing a fundraiser, and I'm going to have certain craft items that I'll have that people can purchase bundles or business owners can purchase to resell. Because I am on a goal to make $10,000 in 90 days.
Okay.
Because I'm about to get into my sewing and embroidery really, really hard. Like, I think I'm going to still do my paper crafting and stuff like that or whatever because my journals sew really, really good. But anytime where I always sew, sewing does really well for me. So journals will always be a go-to. T-shirts will always be a go-to because T-shirts is definitely one of my top sellers. But and I have so many people always ask me all the time about embroidering, and I just don't like the machine that I have because I have to connect it to my phone and stuff like that. So it's a lot. So I was like, no, you know what? I'm about to just put some stuff. That's why I've been working on inventory all week. I'm about to put stuff together and make this money. And just get me the machine I want. So I'm on the go
There you
for
go.
$1,000 in 90 days, baby.
Yep. Because hey, like I said, have to learn how to make things happen. Because otherwise, you just sit around waiting for stuff. You never get it.
Right, that part. That part.
Everybody. So I was like, that's why I'm like, my goal for this year is to get the rest of the house organized and in order, and get all of my machines and stuff set up to where I can access them easily, work with them, and then just start banging out inventory for stuff, because that way when I see a craft show is coming, I don't have to like try and hurry up and make a bunch of stuff to sell. I can just go pick up, grab a couple of totes, but like, this is full of this is full of that.
Yes, yep. So yeah, a lot of these stuff have to be ready to ship. So as soon as I'm putting them on the website, and soon,
yep.
So what I have, I'm not gonna do custom orders for things until like because the holiday is about to come too. So my custom orders could be very select few.
Yeah. I need to put in a custom order, actually, now that I think about it. So I gotta get some shirts made for the photography thing, because I want to be able to wear just a t-shirt with my logo on there.
Oh yeah. Just let me know. Let me know.
But I mean, outside of when I have to go to like a party or a wedding or something, for that I wear whatever they tell me. But because like I did my cousin's daughter's sweet 16 party, and it was more like a semi-formal, so I had to wear a black dress. I was like, oh, it's hot. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta look professional when you go places.
Right. Tara.
Yeah.
Why TikTok sends it got all these invites so and so to be a guest? Is that people who's on the live or who've been passing through the live? Like, what is that?
Sorry, say it again.
It says on TikTok, it says invite, and they got different. It's listing like a lot of people invite them.
Yeah, don't even bother.
Yeah, I don't
on TikTok too, you have to check, because after an hour of being on, they send you this little puzzle piece that you have to connect to make sure that you're a human being and not a robot.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you missed it, it'll kick you out.
Oh, okay.
So it's usually after an hour. It's gonna somewhat pause your thing, and it's gonna have one little puzzle piece. You just drag it over and fit it onto the proper place, and then it says that your live has been verified or some garbage like that.
Oh, it's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, so then, have you been on recently?
Yeah, I'm on it now. I just muted the mic and I'm about to unmute it.
No, but I mean, like, have you been on in recent days? Because sometimes if you're on consecutively, it won't make you do it. But if you haven't been on live for a while, it makes you do that puzzle piece after an hour.
Oh no, yeah, I've been on a few times.
Okay, so you should be okay then.
Okay, cool then.
But yeah, you just have to watch it. Just watch it for an hour, and then if it doesn't do anything or warn you after an hour, you're good.
What's the little orange heart with the number 2? You got an orange heart and the number 2.
Is it orange heart and number 2? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many different icons, and it also depends on what device you're on. So if you're on a tablet doing TikTok, it's a different view than being on a cell phone. But there's so many different things. And you'll see stuff on the top of your screen also, like there's challenges going on and boosts and all these other different things. I ignore all that.
Yeah, it says something about top members or something.
Yeah, there's too many different things going on at one time.
Yeah, I'm still learning this thing.
They're asking too much.
All right, okay, I unmuted. All right, hold on. I just wanted to know. Oh, I can like my own live? What the heck? That's crazy. Hey, Fava. All right, so I got my hemmed over, so I just need to sew it and now I gotta think of where I put the string it. Oh, you know what? Actually, oh yeah. Matter of fact, I got thin. Let's see. And where's my bobkin? Right here. Boom. That's on deck. Okay. And I do have the little thingamajiggies. Oh, let's see.
I lost my USB drive that I've been using to take stuff off of my phone. And when I lost it, I didn't really lose it. I just couldn't remember where I put it for safekeeping. So I went ahead and bought me this so I can put my flash drives in here.
Smart.
I'm like, at least this is something that's big enough that, you know, I can see this. You know, the flash drive is like, so I was like, because I have to keep up with that flash drive because that's what I'm using to put like to back up like when I do parties and photo sessions. Because I can't,
Right.
I just in reality I cannot keep all this stuff on my phone anymore. So
Yep.
once I upload it to my photography Facebook page and Instagram, I'm determined to start trying to keep up with getting it off of my phone and put it on the flash drive because otherwise my phone storage is like maxed out right now. And that's crazy because it's like, come on, Cherie. I looked at it, it was like my phone storage is supposed to be like 128 and I think I'm at 127.7.
Yeah.
Like every time I want to take a photo, like right now today, I had to like delete stuff in order to be able to take a photo of something. I was like backdooring it. I was going to Facebook Messenger and taking a picture with Facebook Messenger so I could save it to my phone later. I said, okay, you gotta buckle down. You gotta buckle down. Because I have a newborn, not newborn, the baby's older. The baby's like 2 months old. But I have a photo shoot, but I have to make some felt balloons to use for the photo shoot. And I was like, I gotta get this phone cleared out because how am I gonna take these pictures? How am I gonna upload them? Could I use my camera? Yes, but I like my phone better.
Can't you connect like a OneDrive to your phone where you can just send it there?
Okay, again, so you just said a whole bunch of technical things that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna have to help you out with that.
Yeah, see, back in my day, the fact that I know how to actually use my cell phone to take photos, edit my photos on the laptop, and I know how to take the photos off of my phone and put them on the flash drive. That's a lot for me. So now I'm trying to open up this skeleton I bought without breaking him apart. But because it's Halloween. My little skeleton buddy, say hi.
Hello.
You have that for props.
Yep. Anything I buy at this point that is anything like this, even the felt fabric that I bought, I'm keeping it and it's going towards the photography stuff. But when it comes time for taxes, the photo prop.
Right.
Photo prop, because I got a tax guy and that's his job after that. I don't have nothing to do with that. I bought some roving wool so I could make some fake Halloween cotton candy.
You said, what did you buy?
Some roving wool so I can make some Halloween cotton candy for kids to hold on to.
Ooh, cotton candy.
Because it's not that I don't like supporting other crafters, but if it's something like that, you know, that I can make, and that's not a involved thing. It involves some tacky glue and some wool wrapped around a styrofoam egg. So I mean, But you know, you see those pictures of babies and they're sitting like on the swing, and they're in the clouds and they're floating and they're holding onto a string of balloons or whatever, a
Yeah.
bunch of balloons. So I went and got a bunch of different colors of felt so I could make some felt balloons and put them in. Yeah. I got my string, my nylon string. Babies can hold that because again, all these little $3.99 and $1.99 pieces of felt, tax write-off.
Yes.
Like, what'd you buy that for? Photo pop.
Okay, it is done. Now let me find my.
I even had a lady wanted to use my bonnet because she likes Friends just as much as I do, I think. And she wanted to use my bonnet on her daughter for a photo session for her birthday in November. So she said, "Would that be possible?" I was like, you want me to just make her own? She's like, "No." She's like, "She's not gonna leave it on." She's like, "But I just wanted to take a picture in it." And I was like, sure. I was thinking myself like, sure. I'm thinking about like, I'll toss this sucker in the washer. You sure can.
Oh Lord, the things people ask for.
Oh, because at first I was about to be like, no. But I thought to myself, I'm gonna check your daughter and make sure she don't have lice. But other than that, sure, why not? Because if anything looks hinky, she's not putting my bonnet on her head because it's mine. I have 3 bonnets and I'm not willing to let them be contaminated for nothing. Sorry.
Right, I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all head.
Because my bonnets all mean something to me, and no, absolutely not.
Sorry, what are you making?
Pardon?
What are you making?
Infinity Toys that sold out today.
Oh.
So I have the 2 printers going now, and I'm designing my turtles that I had made yesterday. I had to tweak some stuff. So I'm in Blender right now because I would like to print out some of my stuff for next weekend's fairs and start selling my files.
Okay.
So I designed a turtle that has a cheeseburger as a shell, another one that has a stack of pancakes, one that has a macaroon cookie, and one that has a cupcake. So I want to get them all finished in the Blender and then have them printing so that I can start releasing them next weekend.
Okay, yes. I'm going to need to have you put me down for the macaroon cookie. I'm for real.
It's not food though. They're turtles. They're toys.
I know.
Okay.
Trust me, I know. 1, I love turtles. 2, I love the macaroon cookie. I'm really upset that I feel like my ADHD is not going to have the patience to perfect being able to make those cookies. So I'm okay with that. But I have a bunch. I bought some fake plastic ones that you can weight down with like washers, and I use those for like to hold down my fabric when I'm cutting out patterns.
Oh, shoot.
But so anything I've got some fabric that has just like a variety of colors of macaroon cookies. Just
I make them for me and my son to eat, but we never get to the filling part. We always eat the cookies the minute they come out the oven. We never get to fill them.
There's a company, and I cannot think of the name of the company right now. I know it's in my email somewhere because I've ordered from them before. They're based out of New York, I think. But I've ordered their cookies, and everybody looked at me like, they're like, Cherie, you just spent $35 on like what? 6? I'm like, look, first of all, it's not 6 cookies, it's a dozen.
But
yes, I did.
It's good.
Like, yes, I did. Mind y'all business.
Yeah, but that's a good price because you're in the States because we sometimes pay $4 to $4.50 Canadian for 1 cookie.
Right. And that's what I told him. I said, to me, $35, $40 is not.
No.
I'm like, especially, I mean, as a person who does bake, I know what is involved time wise
Oh,
and
it's so time consuming. And
yes,
if you whip that
time
meringue for
wise,
too long,
supplies. Yes, then
yeah,
you can't use it. It's just
it's well,
you
I've
gotta
done it.
throw it
I
out.
flattened out. I had whipped one time too much, and it just flattened
Mhm.
out. So I just
Yep.
made one big old flat macaroon, and me and my son broke that up like chips and ate that. I was not wasting that ingredient. It tastes the same. It's just it's
Yeah.
flat.
Like I had mine, and it was like me and my youngest, we were trying to make, and so finally I was just like, you know what, this is not working. I said, but you know what will work? We can just make these look like little Hershey Kisses, and it's basically just sugar.
That's it.
So we did that. I had added some food dye to it, and I was like, ta-da! I was like, have at it.
Sometimes the mistakes taste better than the actual good product. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but it's just how it is.
that's just like I made every year. My
Oh,
family we do a cookie swap thing, and all the women in our family we get together and everybody you make. I think it's like is it 8 of us now. Um, you make like 8 dozen of whatever it is that you decide you want to make. Some people get all extra, aka me, but and you make a dozen of whatever it is treat you want to make, and then you come. We show up. Everybody gets a dozen, so you leave with 8 dozen holiday desserts. Nobody's dessert actually makes it to Christmas, but
It's the thought that
but
counts.
it's the idea. So you go
see,
home.
yeah, that's the thing about desserts. It's
Yeah,
like a very iffy
it's not gonna make it.
situation.
It's like no matter how close to Christmas we try to plan the cookie swap, the desserts don't make it. You would think 8 desserts, y'all gotta have something left over. No,
No.
no, no, absolutely not. But that's okay, because like this last year I made cupcakes, but I was taking the center out of the cupcakes, and I had made my own jam to put inside the cupcakes. And everybody was like, we loved the cupcakes with the jam, delicious. But they were like, so next year, they're like, we're not trying to say that the cupcakes weren't good, they were delicious. Because I mean, they had to have been okay because people ate them all, so whatever.
Right.
But they were like, but can you just make jam next year? They were like, just the jam. Can you just like make jars of jam? I was like, if that's what y'all want.
If that's what you want, sure. Okay, I am done. So hold on one second.
Yay! Well, let me make sure I've got the phone and my glasses at the right angle so I can see.
So that it is done. It's done. It's done. I got this
Excellent.
raw string.
Aw,
So yes, yes.
Super cute.
that's nice.
So I like nice and silky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can do more for sure. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Well, it looks like that's what my little side project I'm gonna be doing this week. Making me some, and I'm gonna follow the pattern this time.
Lesson learned.
See, make sure we make a difference. My thing is too, like I will cut, even though there's a seam allowance, I will cut wider than what the seam allowance is supposed to be. Because like you said, you don't, it don't look like it's gonna be right, but sometimes it is.
Actually, you know what? I just realized I actually have it on. Oh, do I have it on? I might have it on backwards actually. Oh, I do. Okay, so I think I might just do elastic because I had it on backwards, and it's you can tell because the way the front is cut
Mm-hmm.
is different. Yeah, the top part was a little too. So I know what to do now. Alrighty, let me check this food. All right, dinner is served. Whew, the life of a mom, wife, crafter, all of that.
Right.
Ooh, that food was really good. I made some stuffed chicken breast. That was good.
Mm. That's good.
Hello, hello.
So what this is.
But yeah. So my shirts came out amazing.
Aw.
I just did it backwards, so I'm gonna just do the elastic instead of the drawstring.
There you
Oh,
go. I need to find a website where I can print. Oh, see, they look nice. I always
yeah.
feel like I always feel like I would mess stuff up until I get to actually doing it.
Uh-huh.
And then when stuff turns out nice, I'm always like, oh, look at you, Sheree.
See, I made pants before, like pajama pants for the boys,
Mm,
and I've done like I made like wraparound pants and stuff like that for myself. Skirts is easy. I can make a skirt in 2.5 seconds. That's nothing.
right.
But I haven't made like me and myself any like shorts and stuff like that or whatever. So, or I won't say that I haven't made them in years for myself. So I was like, you know what? I saw all kind of cute little PJ set all
Hmm.
over TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to make my own.
Right.
So I got this pattern comes with a shirt, so I'm gonna make the shirt also sometime this week.
That's another reason why I got to get all these photos off my phone because, like, I can't record videos to do like tutorials for anything because I had no space on my phone.
One day we're gonna have. I seen somebody did this on Facebook the other day. They had it was a bonnet event. It was like everybody come, put on your bonnet and chill. It's like, oh, that's actually cute. Hey,
That's a great
hey.
idea.
Yep. See, hey, Bonnet.
Nothing. We
Bonnet.
all just making our own little things, whatever everybody's working on. I was making some PJs for myself. Um, and we're just chilling. We're just vibing and relaxing, talking to each other. We haven't vibed in a little bit.
Right. Look, y'all know I'm notorious for busting out a video chat call on a Sunday for no reason. Like, what you calling for? Nothing. I'm bored, and I need some adult people to talk to because whilst kids are nice,
Hey.
sometimes you start forgetting your words
Mm-hmm.
because all you're talking about is Paw Patrol and Toy Story. And what else do we have? What else have these kids have been watching? I'm not gonna lie, some of the kids shows I have been getting into, so I can't blame it all on them.
Listen, when people be all on TikTok with that, what is it? The Gracie song or something, or the ABC?
Gracie
What is
Corner.
the ABC song?
Yeah, Gracie's Corner.
Yes,
My grandkids love Gracie's Corner.
ABC song. When
Yes.
I hear it, I be like, oh, okay.
Hey.
But
Oh,
see,
my grandson likes the Good Morning song, which I was sitting there looking at the video like, okay, when they zoomed out, that boy was on the second floor of the apartment building. How's she up in the window? Wasn't no, like she a stalker. Okay.
uh-uh.
I was like, But that and My Dad the Bounty Hunter, that's a cute show.
What is it?
My Dad the Bounty Hunter is on Netflix.
Yeah, I need some good shows to watch.
It's a cute little cartoon. It's got 2 seasons. This season 3 is coming soon, so fingers crossed. I also watched what else the kids look again. I keep saying the kids have you watch this stuff, but I do watch it when the kids aren't here, so I can't.
I'm gonna say, you be right there watching.
I do. Like
So,
honestly, sometimes I put it on as background. Ooh, what's that?
This is gonna be a bonnet.
Cute.
All kind of things. And saved bees,
That's nice.
honey. It says, "Be kind, Buzz, Queen Bee." I love this. This is so stinking cute.
That's cute. And see, I've got a whole lot of fabric that I need to like use up because I went on like a fabric, but I was just buying yard after yard. Like, oh, I like that print. Oh, I like that print. Oh, I like that print. And now, how big do you make yours?
My bonnet's for the adults.
Mm-hmm.
12. What is it? 12 inch? Yeah, 12 inch
Oh, that's a nice size.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what all of them are the same.
I'm trying to see where my pattern. Because I'm trying to see where my pattern pieces are. Because I got tired of measuring stuff out, so I just made a pattern wedge out of foam board.
That's what I do.
I was like, I'm not
Hey,
measure this out.
who's that on?
Oh, there we go. Like I said, there it is.
Okay, I'm gonna need this person.
Now, I have this one. I made this one specifically for my cousin because she gets braids and put in, and she said she had bought a bonnet from somebody, and she said just didn't have enough space for her braids, so cut her out a nice 14-inch wedge.
Sorry, somebody was spamming the tube.
Always somebody doing something.
So yeah, always.
Yeah, they in timeout. You're in timeout. Too grown to be doing all that craziness. Come on,
Right.
let's go up.
So this is the one, but this is the one I tell people I use for people if they got like long extension braids or something in, or just a whole lot of hair. 14 inches.
Oh yeah.
And then I
Or
got my 12-inch. And then for the children.
So I need to make them out of foam boards because I do mine. I just did mine out of chipboard.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so originally I did it out of chipboard, but the one that I have right here that I use, I actually have it. I laminated.
Yeah. Okay, you know how else you can do that? Go to Family Dollar or not Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, whatever, and buy those silicone. Like I was telling you about the memory bear pattern. Because a lot of times they'll send it. A lot of times you can get stuff on like through Etsy, and it's
Not only that, for
pattern. It's like
things.
paper.
So you also can go to Dollar Tree and get those clear.
Yes, yes. That's what I was just getting ready to say. I'm like, go get those mats. They're like what are they called? To cut up food. Yeah, cutting boards, like the flexible cutting mats. Look, I'm like this. If you can see it.
Like this.
Like I'm not. Yep. Look, we got the same thing.
So you were the one who gave me this idea with my when I was doing patterns.
Yeah.
Like when I was making a mask.
Yeah.
You don't want to give me. You was like use that, and I was like, oh, so yeah, I use this now. But for
you are a lifesaver.
It won't let you do it for the 12 and 14. So
yeah, but these are a lifesaver. I'm like, because for these work for like my face mask and like my doll pattern pieces and stuff like that. All that stuff.
Enchanted.
Because I played around with face masks. I played around with exactly how I wanted to cut those and make them so that they would fit the people's faces properly and all that stuff. And when I finally settled on how I wanted it to be, I was like, I noticed that I was having a problem when I was like using my paper mask, and it was just like the pattern. It was like I was cutting around it, and it was like slowly shaving like little slivers off. And so I was like, okay, we got to come up with another idea. This is not gonna work. That or it would start getting wrinkled and folded, and I was just like, no, we got to be a little bit more, let's make it look classy, Cherie. So
Right.
got that. I was like, these work. And in that way, it doesn't matter. I can mark on them because you can use dry erase marker or fabric pencil and just wipe it off.
They come in super, super easy.
But I found that the foam
And
board.
so you remember they used to have the clear ones like that. That one is more
Yes.
of like a white.
Yes,
tint.
they used to have the clear ones. The one they don't have the clear ones anymore, and I don't know why, but whatever. I was like, I personally like the clear ones because I like being able to see through
Yeah, I could have just traced
to the fabric because when I can see through to the fabric, I can see what the pattern design is, and I can decide if I need to move it without having to pick the plastic part up. I don't have to keep looking up underneath it. So I mean, you can kind of. I mean, if you got a strong enough pattern on your fabric, you can kind of make out stuff, but
yeah, you can still see it.
But I like the clear one better. I do still have a couple of the clear ones.
I have some somewhere in here. I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, and exactly. That's why I'm like, I want to get stuff more organized and then put together. So like, I can just, instead of having to go look through a couple of different totes, like I know it's up here, I can just be like, boom, these are in this drawer. Boom, this is here. This is stacked up here. I was like, my house is going to be a little factory because I need the house to work for me because property tax is not going to pay itself. That's all I know.
Exactly.
And the city does not care about my little sob story. They were like, okay, man, we're very sorry, but we need our money.
So you had got everything situated with the house?
Yeah, the house is finally officially in my name. It's paid for. We paid it off the end of May.
Cool.
And my sister said I could worry about paying her and her husband back next year. She was like, we'll figure out something next year, what works for you amount wise, and then figure out how long, So, I mean, I am extremely appreciative because, like I told people, I was like, I could have figured something out, but it would have been extremely stressful, and I probably would have had to make some moves that I did not want to make.
You already was dealing with a lot anyway, so.
And so, but my sister swooped in. She was like, "Don't worry about the house note." She was like, "We will take care of the house note for you." She said, "Just make sure you get all the other bills paid, house insurance, and all that other stuff." But the house insurance, I wasn't too worried because it was included in the mortgage. So, but as far as like keeping all the other bills up and everything, she was like, "Just worry about all that stuff." She's like, "If you can handle that other stuff," she said, "we'll take care of your mortgage." And around the beginning part of May, that's when she was like, she said, "Look," because they were about to move back out to California, and she was like, "Look, she said, we need to get this figured out." She was like, "How much is left on the house?" And so I called the place, and they told me, so I called her. She was like, "Okay." She was like, $3,200. We can handle that. So she was like, "Just let me know." So we got it together, sent it in, and boom. Oops, this is not staying in here. There we go. I think you're on mute, or am I on mute? No, I don't know.
Yep, I was. I was ending TikTok.
Okay, I'm like, I looked close. I'm like, is her mouth moving? It is. And that's another thing too. I'm like, if my kids were innovative, as innovative as I am, especially and how innovative I was at their age, they would petition me to be my social media manager. But no, these jokers just, "Oh, that's nice. Can you make this for me?" No.
I mean, my kids, they always gotta.
But
They always want something.
Because I told them, I said, I need help. I used to laugh at people when they used to talk about, like, they say, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm a social media. I'm a social media manager, and I'm like, what the heck is that? That sounds like it's made up. It is not made up. It is not. Managing social media for your business is a headache.
Mm, it definitely can be for real, for real.
It's a headache. Handling the emails, posting the pictures, updating your pages, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm done. Just like today, I had to send out print releases for photos and all stuff. I'm just like, so I got to go into each thing. I mean, I did figure out a way to do my print releases. So all I got to do is just go in and just change the name of the person, change the date, and just email it to them. So that's a plus. I had to make sure I put in because somebody asked me like, what is all this? They were like, is that really necessary? I said, yes, the print release is necessary because once I take these photos, once I hand you the flash drive,
Child.
those pictures are now mine to do with as I choose. You sign off on that. I am allowed to use your
Yeah.
photos to advertise for my business. And also, you are not allowed to re-edit my pictures once I give them to you and then post them and then tag me. Don't do that. Don't re-edit my stuff and then tag me because now I don't know what you did to that. I don't want people looking at your re-edited pictures of what I sent you thinking that that's how I take photos. No. Mm-mm. Don't do that.
So you got pretty much good clientele so far, or are you still into like trying to market and get more?
I'm still trying to market and get more, but so far so good. It just getting the pictures to the people and then actually getting the pictures uploaded to Facebook and Instagram and all that is just it's time consuming. And whilst I love taking photos and it's great.
So are you doing like certain themes that you have right now, or like if they request themes, you get it made?
Sometimes some people request things, and that's fine. If it's something I know I can do, or if they're open to suggestions, I like that better because then I can kind of like steer them into the way I want them to go. But like,
yeah,
for now until I think I told my sister, from now until like the end of September, I'm gonna try and do some more school pictures with like the giant notebook paper and the pencils.
Oh yes.
And I mean, and those will still be available if somebody wants their kid, whenever. Because I mean, I'm not going to throw the props away, but but then after towards the probably the week before the end of September, like next week, I'm going to start kind of like putting out the Halloween and fall, autumn theme stuff. I'm waiting on my backdrops to get here from the Cape backdrop, the Cape photography thing, because they do awesome backdrops. They're a cloth and they're not plastic, so it's like you can steam out any wrinkles, any creases, or anything like that. You can wash them. What I do is, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a cheat. So what I do is I just kind of mist them a little bit with a spray bottle, and then I toss them bad boys in the dryer.
Oh yeah.
Because while I do like to iron, I don't feel like doing that sometimes.
Ooh, I
So
like to
the
iron.
dryer.
If I can
I
stick
love
it
ironing.
in,
I love ironing. Sometimes I will run the iron over top of the ironing board and then just put my hand on it, be like, oh, that feels so nice. So nice and warm.
Like when it gets too hot, when it gets too cold, I'll turn the heat press on real quick.
Look, I have no shame. I'm not ashamed because when I was like 15, I would help my stepmom out with her business stuff, and one of her clients came in. He owned a car dealership, and he came in, and I was finishing up pressing his suit. And he was like, "Oh, so you're who does?" He's like, "You're the one who presses all my suits." And I said, "Yes, sir." He was like, "So if I bring you suits to press," he was like, "Can you do that for me?" He's like, "Is that something you can do?" And he asked my stepmom, like, "Is that okay for her to?" And my stepmom was like, "She's like, if she has the time to do it, she's as long as it doesn't interfere with her schoolwork." So he was like, "Okay." He said, "Well, you get me a price list and you let me know." He's like, he said, "I'll start bringing my suits to you and you can press them." He said, "You've been pressing them all this time." I said, "Okay." Shoot, I made me some nice money because I started pressing his suits, his father's suits, and then this other guy that owned another car dealership here started pressing his suits because he found out from Mr. Massey that I was pressing his suits. So I started doing his suits, and then my play aunt and her husband, they worked. He was a teacher and she was a psychologist at the children's hospital. So I started pressing their clothes. I was like, shoot, show me the money. People had requests for like different kinds of starch. Like, I want this with a light starch. I want this with a heavy. I'm like, okay, no problem. You want creases in the front of your pants legs? My father liked to have creases all over everything. Creases down the front of his shirt, crease on his shirt sleeve. I'm like, dude, you look like.
I see people still rock. Rocking creases, everything. Like, okay, we don't see that no more, okay?
Right. Only people of a certain age request creases in certain spots. That's all I got to say.
No comment.
I'm like, I feel like, hey, like I say, people of a certain age request creases in certain spots. And if you request a crease in a certain spot and you're not of a certain age, I assume that you were probably either raised by or spent a lot of time with people that are that age. Because that's just, some things, I'm not gonna lie, I like a crisp line on certain things. Like,
I'm gonna say, you ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say.
I was always crispy. When I went to work.
Now, okay. So in the 2024, the people with the creases are they're the ones who drive the white van.
2024.
They're the ones who drive the white vans.
I'm gonna have to get one of those white vans. I feel bad. But not for that reason.
No, don't get a white one then.
I want to get a black one, but I don't know if that's going to cost me extra. But man, these kids of mine keep having kids and stuff.
You keep having grandkids, you're going to need a van.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my minivan, I do not have. My minivan is full up at this point.
Yeah, no, you need a bigger one.
I'm full up. And so now at this point, my one brother has 8 kids. 8. So he has the big long van with all the windows looking like he's driving a church van.
It's a school bus.
Yes. He might as well call. I told him, I said, you might as well get a school bus. He's like, no. Yeah, I need the extra storage space. He was like, I need the extra storage space that the van has.
Are they older?
They are ranging in age from 15 down to 2.
Oh. Okay, well.
And the other 3 kids are all older, and they don't live with them, so. Yeah, the one boy is 24, the one girl is 21, 22, something like that, and the other girl is 19. So they don't.
So pretty.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I love that.
That's a bonnet. Ooh, you know what? I'm making this for myself. This is gonna go with my pajamas.
There you go. Matching set. I finally figured out. I was like, because the lady at the school, when I took my granddaughter to school the 3rd or 4th day, she was like, now that you're up and about, she's like, are you going to do the Santa shop this year? I was like, yes, I am. So I'm using all my scrap fabric and I'm making little wristlet keychain thingies. Like, hey, there you go.
I want to take all my scrap and do quotes, like quoting, and then make it into like something, a bonnet, a key, probably a little combination, bonnet, keychain, something. But I don't think I have the patience for quoting. To swirl them little pieces together like that.
I used to. When I was in elementary school, we used to have to volunteer I went to the school that was attached to our church. And so we used to have to volunteer in I can't even remember what it was called, but it was like a whatever room, the school store. And like they would like make we would make lap blankets for like the nursing home that was around the corner to take to the older people there, or anybody actually, I guess, who was at the nursing home. And so we would have to put these pin all these little squares together, and then the older ladies of the church would come in and they would stitch them all together, and then we would have to go through after they put them all together. We'd have to go through, and I don't know what it's technically called, but when you like go through the quilt, like go through it to like where the squares meet up at the point, and like tie it or whatever, I don't know. So whatever that's called, but I just have so many other things, and it's just like my brain is not ready to do that. My stepmom told me that an easy way she used to do is she would cheat. She would sew all the squares together, and she would go buy these plain colored thin quilts at the store, and then she would take whatever squares she had sewn together and flip them on inside out reverse, and then sew it to that quilt she bought at the store, and then just flip it over and then stitch up the hole. She said, boom. She said, I didn't have to put the batting in, none of that. She's like, it's just already there. And I said, I have been collecting my fabric scraps from when I was making masks to make a quilt.
See, the only thing with it is that they're not squared out or nothing like that, or they're like in just all kind of crazy shapes.
Ooh, so, yeah, that's a lot.
That was, yeah. And I'm like, man, do I have to sit there and square it out, or should I just find a piece on it and sew it together?
Get in where you fit in.
Right. Hey, fit right there. You be
right. That's good enough.
I'm gonna try it out and see. Even if I make something small. I ain't on TikTok no more. Yes.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
That's good.
What?
Hi, little prince.
He's sickening.
Man, y'all little friend.
He come on since early, but
y'all little friend, Rava. My little broke bestie.
Yeah,
I gotta go
pick her up so tomorrow. Big. Oh my god!
I gotta go pick her up tomorrow.
They don't get so big.
Grandma, I know how to do that. Grandma, I can help you. Grandma, I'm just like, say grandma like that one more time. I dare you.
Child, yeah, listen, these kids, they run everything. Oh, they think they run everything. That's the thing. They think he runs some shit.
Look, and honestly, I trick her all the time. I'd be like, I don't know what we should have for dinner today. She'd be like, and I'll pick up the container that's got the oatmeal in it. Like, I'm not really sure what we should have. And she'd be like, we could have oatmeal. And I'm like, I don't know. You really think we should have oatmeal for dinner? She'd be like, I don't see why not. I'm like, I guess we can. Let's try it. In reality, that's all Grandma felt like making today was oatmeal. I didn't want to do nothing else. Thank you. Thank you for not asking for chicken nuggets or fish sticks or any of that, because I didn't want to do none of it. Oatmeal with brown sugar it is. Thank you. And then the other day we made, because I was looking at my pantry. I'm like, I have so much stuff in there, but it's just like I was missing things. I'm like, where's my tuna? Where's
not no saying here?
I was like, and so she was like, what are we gonna have for dinner today, Grandma? I said, I think today we're gonna have, well, okay, this is the thing. When we start getting toward fall, winter, I like to restock my pantry. And so, but in order to restock it, I gotta get rid of some stuff because I don't like to throw away a lot of stuff. So That's the bane of my existence is working in fast food because I'm a first in, first out kind of person. I will rotate my shelves. And so I'm looking at my stuff like, okay, I need to make this, and this needs to get cooked. This needs to be used up because if not, it's going to end up going in the trash. And I'm going to be mad because I feel like I'm wasting money. So I told her the other day, Thursday, I said, we're going to create something. She's like, we are? I said, yeah. She's like, well, what are we making? I said, we're going to have spaghetti stroganoff.
What the hell is a spaghetti stroganoff? You just made it up? What the hell?
I was like, she was like, how are you going to make it? I said, I'm going to show you. I was like, we got a can of cream of mushrooms, like 2 cans of cream of chicken, some spaghetti noodles, and I threw in some crumbles, and I said, ta-da! I added in my special seasonings, aka garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, onion, and some black pepper. I let her stir it up. She felt special. I let her taste it. She's like, this tastes so good, Grandma. I said, I know, right? She was like, and what's it called again? I said, spaghetti stroganoff. Mm-hmm. Why? Because Grandma did not have butter noodles. I did not have egg noodles. I don't know what happened to them all. I think my kids been coming over here stealing food out of my closet, but that's all right.
Oh, I remember when I used to use the egg noodles and I used to make like chicken. What is
Chicken
it?
and dumplings. Uh-oh.
I think everything froze.
Yep. I'm sitting here like,
Oh, okay.
oh, there it is. What is it? Yeah.
The stream y'all now want to act crazy. All right, I'm about to go eat anyways. Right around the time that. Listen, so I like this setup. Like I like the new thing now where I can stream all the different places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. But yeah, thank you for hosting tonight, and we'll keep in touch.
And I don't even have.
Yep. Thanks for
All right, so before y'all leave, so thanks everybody. We'll definitely be doing this again soon. I'm going to let the social medias go, and then I will talk to the ladies. And we'll let y'all know we're gonna have another one like this.
All right, perfect.
Bye.
All right, good night, everyone.
Bye.
Y'all too. Stay